so far this year, we're about a third of the way through. I have already taken almost as many pictures as I took in all of 2018. So I think this is gonna end up being my busiest year. I've already done, I think today was my 84th, my 84th shoot, 84th event with cameras. And that's a lot. That's like every other day. That's more than every other day. Which usually, you think like 2 or 3 shoots in a week would be like a pretty good week, like a pretty busy week. And so every other day is kind of an insane pace, and I'm very tired. And luckily, I only have 3 shoots next week. Like that. Luckily, I only have the amount I said would be like a pretty good week. And it's just like keeping everything straight and getting the photos done is it's been a lot, and so I haven't been making videos as much as I want to. But I want to get back to doing that, and I think one way I'm doing that, I'm thinking about, I have this part-time job, so this is where spaghetti branding. If you just jumped straight into a pot of spaghetti. You didn't know that when you looked on this video, but guess what? Spaghetti. Right there. I work a part-time job at a church, helping them do their streaming stuff, running the cameras and doing the switcher and stuff. And it's just 2 hours every Sunday. It's like not a big deal. But it's like there's a mental bandwidth. It's like it does not pay me well. It pays me more than YouTube does. Well, more than this YouTube channel does. Let me rephrase that. But it's only like $40, a week. And it's like, well, $20 an hour. That's pretty good. But like my regular day rate for freelance work is much higher than $20 because specialty kind of a skill. It's a trait, and there's a lot of gear that goes into it. Like this is $1,300 right here, and like this camera is very expensive, and there's all kinds of other stuff here. This lens is pretty cheap. It's like probably like $800. But like I've got just another microphone. This one's only probably like $200 or $300. Just stuff. I got stuff on stuff on stuff. And so you bring your own equipment, and then that's so. Anyway, here nor there. But it's just like that extra load of like having to wake up, having to set an alarm, having to go somewhere, and then it's like by the you have to dress yourself and eat food, or bring stuff so you're not hungry or grumpy or sad and thirsty and tired, and it's just extra load, whereas you could otherwise just be sleeping with no alarm and then wake up and do YouTube videos. So my plan, I think I'm gonna quit that job. I've been doing it for like 13 years, and I think at this point it's kind of just like, you could tell I'm on my way out. I think they could probably tell just because of like, the vibes, and the vibes of the church have shifted as pastors have changed and drama has happened to the church. It's a whole other story. It's just like the vibes are off, and it doesn't feel right anymore. So to use their language, I'm not a particularly religious person, but to use their language, I'm feeling called to go in a different direction, and I think that direction is to take Sundays and say like, Sundays are, I'm gonna sleep in and then get up, and then I'm gonna focus on just doing YouTube stuff. So until I quit that job, which I don't know, realistically it could be next week that I just be like, you know what, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna take the time I have on Sundays after church and come and make content, make videos. People say content's a bad word. I don't, whatever. It's just a label. Like, who cares? So many people are like, oh, you can't label things. And it's like, labels are useful for a lot of reasons. But go off, queen. Go off, non-binary person. Non-binary person. I get labeling people as one thing. But, like, labeling art and music, film, you get the real granular people of like, oh, it's, technical industrial death metal or something like that. You're like, okay, well, that's hyper specific and nerdy, but also that tells me exactly what it is. So it's useful to a degree. If you know what some of those bits mean, you can kind of have a rough idea in your head. versus if I just said, oh, it's metal, and it's like, well, metal is like its own fucking rainbow of colors. It's stone 64 grand box with the sharpener. Like, you need some modifiers. And in that sense, calling videos that go on YouTube content is not offensive to me, because this is fucking content. This isn't film. I'm not editing shit. I'm just talking into a fucking camera, saying the F word every 30 fucking seconds. I say the F word more than any other ASMR. I wonder if you could quantify that. I probably have said fuck more than any other ASMR person. Fuck. And if not, fuck. This video is getting flagged. It's not. I don't know. YouTubers complain so often about like, oh, like you can't say the F word. I'm like, I say fuck like every other video, like every other minute. And I've never had a video demonetized for it. But also, I'm only making like $4 a month, so it's not even. Like, I bought this with my YouTube earnings this month. Whew. Also, I'm back on soda. It's tasty. It's like Dr. Pepper with like cherry flavoring. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. My brain is very spaghetti because I have not made a video in a while, so there's a lot of going on up here. But I've been super busy, and I'm very tired, and I'm very burnt out, and I want to get back to doing stupid shit for fun. Because I've had this like toe injury, so I've been playing hockey, and I've been too busy to play Warhammer, so I pretty much just like go shoot, come home, edit, watch movies while I'm editing, and fall asleep on the couch. And that's kind of been the year so far. So it's been rough. And among those, when I have those rare manic days, I either have to like hyper focus and push through edits, or use the few extra spoons I got that week on my manic day to do wedding planning stuff, because it's just a lot of logistics. It's just a lot of starts, and I think I'm learning about myself reading books, is that like my type of executive dysfunction is task initiation. And so like the initiation of emailing people is the emails and administrative tasks have always been a burden for me, because it's just like these little things that like it take 10 seconds and you're like, I don't want to do it. You just don't respond. I have an email that I've just thought of right now. Oh, you remember that email from like 2 weeks ago? You didn't fucking respond to it, idiot. Good job. And then your brain yells at you, calls you an idiot, and you're like, I'm not stupid. I'm a sexy idiot. That's a thing I've learned recently. Here we go. Oh man, spaghetti. If you have negative self-talk, is to reframe it with the word sexy. So if you that takes the teeth out of basically anything your brain can say about, like, oh, I'm an idiot that I forgot this, and you're like, I'm a sexy idiot, and you're like, I am a sexy idiot, and that's all. That's it. That's just add sexy in front of any insult you're gonna tell your brain, and it seems to make it, like 40% better, if nothing else. Then you're like, I may be stupid, but goddamn, can I pull off a band t-shirt and some dad sandals? Sexy idiot mode. Here we go. So, where the fuck was I going with that? I don't remember. I've been busy. Wedding planning is hard. And just life has been a lot lately. But, Sundays, I'm going to be making content. So, if nothing else, you'll get a video every Sunday. Hopefully, with this stupid face. And maybe one on my other channel where I just take a microphone and point it at shit and go. That's actually not bad. I should try that. It's not even plugged in. I was blown into this microphone. But why was I holding this one? I don't know. Commit to the bit. That. Oh man. And I have ideas. I have ideas for videos. I want to make videos about stuff and things, but like, I don't know. There's something I thought of. If I could boil down life advice to just like, what is it, 4 words? It would be commit to I'm saying it publicly. Hold me accountable. If I don't post a video on Sunday, be like, hey, fuckface. Hey, you sexy fuckface. See? It works. Hey, you sexy fuckface. Where's our fucking video? It's fucking Sunday. Fuck. I think this video has the most fucks in it of any video I've made. That's of this length or shorter. Cool. Okay, that's it. Okay, thanks for watching.